And we also have crews in the Grand Strand about 75 miles rather north of where we just saw Amber. We know strong winds, strong rain are beginning to also pick up there at Murrells Inlet, and that's where Brookley Cromer is tonight. But night and day, I gotta say, Brookley, from what we just saw, Amber, to you, she was drenched and soaked and the winds were blowing. Doesn't seem like it's quite that bad yet by you.
Not quite yet. I'm guessing that's headed our way, but right now we are seeing the winds pick up. We're seeing rain, but not that bad at this point. We are starting to see a little bit of flooding in this area, and that is a major concern here in Murrells Inlet. And this is Jennifer here. She lives in Myrtle Beach. Just want to ask you, what do you think the conditions? Have you seen anything like this before?
No, I don't think so. I've been through Florence and Matthew, and with Matthew the storm surge was really bad. Florence had the rain, and from what I understand, this is going to be that plus wind. So it's going to be everything that we've gone through before, and it's going to be worse, honestly.
And knowing that this is all we're seeing right now, just rain and wind, but to know that in 24 hours or so, a hurricane is expected to be really close to where we are right now. Is that surprising to you?
Well, we do live in a place where there's hurricanes, so you have to expect it. It's like complaining about tornadoes in Oklahoma. The high tides are tomorrow around the same time that it's supposed to be parallel to the coast of us, and that's just a big mix of the worst possible conditions. I know this place floods anyway when it rains really bad, so I honestly don't know what to expect here other than, like I said, everything we've had before in the past 5 years and times 10.
Mm-hmm. And we've already noticed a side street just kind of to the left of us. What do you kind of talk about that? We're already seeing that area flooding.
Yeah, it doesn't take much rain or water to get these flooding, and even with the tides, the storm surge and things like that, there's retention ponds near us, then there's storm drains, and it causes the roads, especially around us, the roads to fill in quick, and it gets flooding before our parking lot does.
What's your biggest concern for the next 24 hours?
Keeping people safe with dealing with power loss if we lose power, because we are fully booked. So we've got a lot of older people who live in the area and with their pets, and we're 5 floors. They're going to have to go up and down floors in the dark with no air conditioning, no power. And that's really our priority right here, is to make sure the guests stay safe and we get through the storm.
All right. And you do work at a hotel here in Murrells Inlet. You said you're fully booked tonight, tomorrow night with people that have evacuated, right?
Yes. Almost everybody here is a local. They live within 5 to 6, 7 miles from the property. It's a lot of older people that have retired down here, people with pets, and shelters don't take pets. We do, so they bring their pets here and stay on the property. And we have very few reservations that actually have come from out of state. It's entirely locals almost.
All right. Well, thank you. Stay safe.
Thank you.
All right. And we will have more coverage from the coast starting on the morning news. Reporting live in Murrells Inlet, Brookley Cromer, Fox Carolina News Tonight.
And Brookley, thank you for that report tonight. I know she mentioned about the power outages, and we do know that Duke Energy is ready and able to respond if something like that does happen. So that is good to note too. Thanks again, Brookley.